Madam Molly. My name is Arina Shahirah binti Abdul Wahid, and for the tutorial with 6, for the question, I will discuss about the motivation and I will discuss the factors that influence this behavior and its potential benefits. Okay, first of all, motivation. Motivation is a feeling of satisfaction that arises when something that is desired for it that is achieved. Okay, for example, people will feel satisfied and motivated in psychological form when they are praised by their managers or when they are given recognition of power to some position. Employees also will feel motivated when they are involved in decision making and also their opinion are being appreciated by their managers. Motivation also is induced by external factors, which mainly consist of financial rewards, such as health and medical insurance. In order to motivate employees to produce desirable behavior or to perform well in the organization, the financial reward should be set as powerful as possible so that employees can be motivated and persistence of their effort in performing their job at the workplace. And motivation is vital to enhance and drive the interest of employees to do something or accomplish the organizational goals. With high level of motivation, employees will put their effort in completing their job and performance level will increase as well as work progress can be enhanced. Motivation also can enhance productivity levels, economic well-being can be increased as well. So once the productivity is reduced, economic well-being of that particular organization will decrease in the market level. That's all from me. Thank you.
A very good morning to Madam Molly. My name is Wan Muhammad Azudin bin Abdullah. Okay, first of all, MAS model means that stand for motivation, ability, role perception, and situational factors. In the situational factors, there are two factors that contribute to the situational factors. There is internal factors and external factors. Today I will cover about the external factors. Okay, external factors, for example of the factors in the situational factors are financial constraint and family matters. For example of the financial constraint, okay, when the person or individual have lack of resources, although they have a ability and motivation to do something, but if he or she don't have enough resources, then he or she cannot go further, so that it will make them stop at that point. The second is about the family matters. For example, is while individual is working, then they receive a call and receive a bad news about one of his family is involved with the emergency because one of the member is involved with accident, so that the person job performance will be decreased because of the situational factors that they are received. So in conclusion, with the situational factors surrounding the individual will influence them to do the job performance will increase or decrease. Okay, thank you.
I'm Muhammad Hamimi from Group 1. Today I would like to discuss on the tutorial 4, that is by referring to MAS model and as well as your knowledge in an organizational citizenship behavior. discuss the factor that influence this behavior and its potential benefits. So I have choose in the Mars model role perception. So the role perception is more on to the individual perceptions. It is about the actual job that need to be done by the employee. So the understanding what tasks to be performed is a key in a job review of the employee. Different person or the different employee are different their role in the organization. It easier to employee to perform the task if they understand what they should they need should do in the organization. So the potential benefits that we can get is the objective or the goals of the organization itself can be achieved by the employee. Thank you.
Hi guys, so today I'm going to give some explanation about task that has been given by Madam Molly, which is discuss the factors that influence organizational behavior and also the benefit by referring to Mars model. So I'm going to take based on the Mars model, which is abilities. So in abilities is where refer to someone who has capacity in performing the various tasks in a job. It also abilities also is a natural tendency. So we have four factors that affect their abilities, which is first is aptitudes. Aptitudes means a natural talent that help people to learn effectively and also perform effectively. Second is learn capabilities, which is someone who has skill and knowledge. When someone who has skill and knowledge, so they will have no problem in performing the task. So it is important to have skill and knowledge. Third is competency. Competency is which whereby individual values, personality traits, and other factor of the people that result in superior performance. So yeah, it is important to have personality. If you don't have any personality, people will will look other side of you and will thought that you cannot do the job, something like that. So the fourth and the last one is person job fit, which is select qualified people. This is very important. We have to know who has the qualification to do the job. If you hire some people who don't deserve the job and do not qualify to do the job, so it is not good for the company and also the organization. So you have to pick someone who qualified for the job. So yeah, we have some which is we have some what is that some benefit from these abilities. I think the benefit is it can increase the performance of the organization and also increase the performance of the workers, because these abilities are very important to any organization in this throughout the world. So yeah, it's very important. So that's all for me.
Hi, my name is Naimedi Mamasate and I'm from BA3E. I would like to discuss the factors that influence organizational citizenship behavior and its potential benefits. Okay, one of the factors that influence this behavior is ability. Ability includes both the natural aptitudes and the learned capabilities required to successfully complete a task. Aptitudes are the natural talents that help us learn specific tasks more quickly and perform them better, while learned capabilities are the skills and knowledge that we currently possess. This capability includes the physical and mental skills and knowledge we have acquired. Learned capabilities tend to wane over time when not in use. Aptitudes and capabilities are closely related to competencies, which has become a frequently used term in business. Competencies are characteristic of a person that result in superior performance. Many experts describe these characteristics as personal traits such as knowledge, skills, uh, aptitudes, personality, self-concepts, and values. Others suggest that competencies represent actions produced by a person trait such as serving customers, coping with heavy workloads, and providing creative ideas. With either definitions, a good person job match not only produce higher performance, it also tends to increase the employees' well-being. Person job matching strategy is a one way to match a person's competency with the job task requirement is to select applicant who already demonstrates the required competencies. For example, companies ask applicants to perform work sample, provide reference for checking their past performance, and complete various selection tests. The second strategy is to provide training so that employees develop required skills and knowledge. Research indicates that training has a strong influence on individual performance and organizational effectiveness. The third person job matching strategy is to redesign the job so that employees are given tasks only within their current learning capability. For example, a complex task might be simplified. Some aspects of the work are transferred to others so that a new employee perform only tasks that he or she is currently able to perform. As the employee become more competent at these tasks, other tasks are added back into the job. Thank you.
Next is role of perceptions in the workplace. The absence of a distinctly defined role of employees and amorphous perception of their role and responsibilities in the organizations may have a downturn effect on the employees' morale and self-esteem. Role perception of the employees act as one of the most critical components in the workplace today. It also plays a key role as an individual's performance. A misty perceptions of a role also lead to underperformance by underutilization of the potential of the individual. Consequently, the organization may lose not only some vital man hours but also some of the most competent employees. In the long run, it is therefore in the organization interest to provide a clearly defined role to every employee as a step forward combating the ever increasing competitions in the global melee.